In this science experiment, you're going to be seeing two breads. One of the breads is going to be inside a bag, and the other one is not going to be inside a bag. And you're going to be seeing these two bags for 14 days to see which one molds the fastest. Today is day one for the two breads. This one right here is in the bag, and this one right here is without the bag. I am going to see which one molds the fastest, and my hypothesis, I think that the one in the bag will mold first. Will get mold first. So you can see that this one right here, the one in the bag, you can see it in the bag, and then the one without a bag, you can see it out the back. Now day one, you're not going to see a lot, but a few changes may happen when you very start it, depending on how long you've had it out of the fridge. And this right here is day one. And that's it. Day one is accomplished. Very first one, finished. Today is day 2 out of 14 for the two breads. The bread without the bag is rock solid. You can punch it and it'll hurt. But the one inside the bag is still nice and squishy. Squishy, so it won't hurt if you punch it. Day 2 out of 14 is over, and there's still 12 more to go. Today is day 3 of the two breads. The one without the bag is starting to get a crack and is turning white right here on the corner. So there's the whiteness, and then there's the crack. But the one inside the bag is still like it just came out of the fridge, and it's still not super hard. No mold or anything has reached it yet. It's still all just plain old bread. And it seems like the bread without a bag is about to break in half because of that crack. And that is day 3. Today is day 4 of the two breads out of 14. The one inside the bag doesn't have any types or signs of mold. Still looks like plain old bread, and it's getting a little hard. Here's the bread. Wait. There's the bread on this side. There's the bread on that side. And then the bread without the bag still has that giant crack. And then actually on the other side, it's starting to get a crack too. And that is day 4 out of 14, and I got 10 more to go. Today is day 5 out of 14 for the two breads. It's the one inside the bag still doesn't have any mold on it. And the one without the bread, the one without the bag still has the crack on both sides to where it's about to break. And the crack has gotten a little bigger. And that is day 5. Today is day 6 for the two breads. This, though, the bread inside the bag is getting a little hard, still pretty soft, and there is no molds on it yet. and then the bread without the bag is getting the crack is bigger, and you can see through it. I don't know if you guys can see through it. And then there's still the crack on the other side, and there is no molds on it yet. And that is day 6 out of 14, and I got 8 more to go. Today is day 7 out of 14 for the 2 breads. The one without the bag is pretty much what it was yesterday. Yesterday or on day 6, and it's getting a little harder every single day. And then the one without the bag has that giant crack, and if I can give you the right angle, you might just be able to see through it. But it doesn't look like I can put the right angle. And then there's also the crack on the other side, which is what allows it to do that. So, and that is day 7 out of 14, and I got 7 more to go. So, I'll see you on day 8. Today is day 8 out of 14 for the 2 breads. The one inside the bag still has no official mold signs or mold, and it's getting a little harder still. The one with the bag has a giant crack in it, and the crack on the other side, and it hasn't gotten any bigger quite yet. You can still taste it, and no signs of mold yet. And there's also a little white part. The white part on the bread is still there. And that is day 8 out of 14, and I still got 6 more to go. Today is day 9 out of 14 for the 2 breads. The one without the bread, the one without the bag, still has a giant crack, and all you need to do is just pull it a little, and the crack gets bigger. And the crack did actually get a little bigger. It gets through the night. On the other side, it's still the exact same. The one inside the bag is still getting harder, and it has no mold on it yet. And that is day 9 out of 14, and I still got 5 more to go. Today is day 10 out of 14 for the 2 breads. Today is finally the day that the bread without the bag has officially crumbled.
Pardon me.
And then also, the bread inside the bag still, it has officially got a crack in it, and it has went through. And that is at day 10 out of 14, and I still got 4 more to go. Today is day 11 out of 14 for the 2 breads. The bread inside the bag is getting squishy now and isn't super hard anymore. And the one without the bag is still getting pretty crumbly and stuff. And that is day 11 out of 14. Today is day 12 out of 14 for the 2 breads. The one without the bag is split into 4 pieces now, and the one inside the bag has a giant crack, and you can probably just rip it apart now. Let's see if you can see the crack. It's down there. And then, as you already know, the bread without the bag is just pretty much crumble. And that is day 12 out of 14 for the 2 breads, and I got 2 more to go. Today is day 13 out of 14 for the 2 breads. The one without the bag is still in 4 pieces, and the one inside the bag, the one without the bag is still in 4 pieces. The one with the bag got some more moisture because there's more water inside of it, so it might get old sometime soon. And that is day 13 out of 14, and I still got one more day to go, so I'll see you on the final day. Today is day 14 for the 2 breads, and the one inside the bag is going to be it hasn't gotten any mold, but it will eventually because there's still moisture in it. But then the one without the bag is all dried up, so it's not going to be getting any mold anytime soon. And that is the final day, and my hypothesis was right. And that's the final day. My name is Joshua Clark, and the name of my experiment is the bread experiment. My hypothesis is I think bread inside a bag will mold faster than bread without a bag. For my experiment, I observed 2 pieces of bread with one inside a bag, one outside a bag to see which one would mold faster for 2 weeks. My answer was I got the bread inside a bag molds faster because it keeps in all the moisture. After this experiment, I thought of 3 new questions that relate to this question, which are: what are the preservatives in bread? Does bread mold at a different rate in different environments? And how much longer will it take for bread to get dry in a bag compared to a piece of bread without a bag? Over here, I have my day one photo of the bread without a bag, and 6 adjectives of this piece of bread, which are soft, squishy, no mold, moisture, easy to rip, and no cracks. And then this is day 14 of that bread, and these are the 6 adjectives: cracks, dry, hard, easy to break, no mold, not squishy. Over here we have the one inside a bag, and this is day 1, and these are the adjectives: soft, squishy, no cracks, easy to rip, moisture, and no mold. This is day 14, and the 6 adjectives: squishy in middle, dry, cracks, no mold, moisture, easy to rip, and then this right here is a close-up of this area right here and the crack. And that is my poster board and my experiment for you.